and becomes a part of the drone program, that's your assassins, that's your ultimate killers. And these guys are doing it for real. They're playing a video game, but real human beings are in their head. They know that.
Well, it seems like it's an interesting one, right? We just did a big podcast series on the philosophy of war and the history of it and how it's the person that's killing further away from more killings than when it's hand-to-hand. In the Second World War, field work is about a little more. 20% of people were weapons.
So it's for, but it does have like a simulator.
Yeah.
Like a flight simulator is what it looks like.
But there's
that's the view.
But
how what does that do to Nevada and the thing that's in Iraq, in Yemen, and you're flying over some compound and shooting hellfire missiles into human beings based on metadata.
Yeah, I'd be interested to know how much, like...
You can find an article. There's something that I've read about it really recently.
Because there's a thought, right, which is, we seem to be outraged at the use of drones.
First of all, you're going to have massive overpopulation, and you're going to have predators everywhere. And because unless you do have predators everywhere, you're going to have car accidents that you would never imagine, train accidents. There's a guy named, why am I blanking on his name? American Coyote, Dan Flores. Dan Flores, I forget where he's a professor out of. He studies the history of animals, and Dan Flores, he wrote a paper called, I think it's called Buffalo Ecology something. What was it? Buffalo Diplomacy, Buffalo Ecology? That's it. Genius guy. The reason why, when they came across the Great Plains and there was millions and millions of buffalo, I think the reason like sometimes you can get very quickly. Tradition. It's just what really happened is very difficult to say. And when you have the hand of man, when you have human beings, especially in the New Testament, you literally have people deciding what is going to be and not going to be in it. So there's human beings deciding what is going to be in the Bible, which is insane. That's insane as it is. It doesn't mean that the things that are in there aren't representatives of the most recent version of telling a tale that probably did happen.
Well, this is this is what's dangerous, right? And this is what's like not just confused but careless about some of this thinking. When you go, my team thinks this, and I'm gonna double down on it, even though I've got reasons against this position. I'm still going to be defending the position of my group. So people like conservative commentators like Ben Shapiro think that like eating non-human animals is morally wrong, but they carry on doing it. I think probably because it's part of like what their team does. When I spoke to Peterson, he conceded that problem we spoke about a moment ago, about the systemic evil. The guy's not like this. As we said, he thinks you holding him up for the Christians. But this same old, just bet your soul on it, just go for it, take the leap of faith, is the thing and the reason why Christianity is going out of favor.
Well, we have some real bad examples of it in this country too. We have some real distortions.
What?
Like the factory farming version of Christianity.
What kind of stuff?
Televangelists.
Oh, yeah.
These people that fill out arenas and they fly around in private
It's a
jets and
business.
drive around in Rolls Royces and brag about their stuff.
Yeah. I saw one clip of televangelist saying he has a private jet because it means he's closer to God and God can hear his prayers quicker.
One of the guys, what was that guy's name? Richard Copeland? Is that his name? The guy that was confronted. He was confronted by this woman that was asking him, because she had heard that he said that he didn't want to fly commercial because then he would be flying with demons. And so she says to him, like, do you think that the passengers in commercial airlines would listen to this? It's crazy. Here, Kenneth Copeland. Here, put your headphones on.
Commercial. Why you don't want to fly commercial? Why have you said that you won't fly commercial? You said that it's like getting into a tube with a bunch of demons. Why do you think that?
No, listen to me just saying. Not the people. The main reason is because of the need.
Dinner date, a fun time with friends, a vacation, things that you like to do for a living, philosophical pursuits, I'm sure you're, well, all kinds of different things people find meaning in. And they enjoy and love, and they have happy moments. And you go for a hike in the mountains, it's beautiful, you feel spiritually.
Well, here's the motor. I got the bottom side together with 2 new sleeves, 2 new pistons, and we're gonna attach it to the generator and wait for some other parts because some of the valve parts are still on the way.
Out there that say that I don't give a fuck about anybody else. I'm gonna get my thing. Like, that's silly, right? You're missing the objective. Is camaraderie, love, friendship. And it feels good to be nice to people. It
Well, I dragged this engine in, and test was successful. I couldn't get it started at the beginning because this shut-off solenoid was hanging loose here, and I didn't realize it was dragging on the cut-off valve, so it didn't want to start. But yeah, basically a little bit exhaust leaks from here, but other than that, seems to be working. The welded area seems to be holding right now. Of course, everything might change when we put this thing under load. So I don't know what to do next. Should I put this back in the trolley bus? What do you guys think? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't see a big point in putting it back, but in the other hand, I wanna get the trolley bus working so I can move it around. And yeah, I flushed the oil, flushed the water, just to get all the junk out with the oil. Yeah, let me know what do you think. Should I put this back, or should I wait for some other solution?